Gentlemen, Randy Crown coming back at you, playing 2K16. And last night I was playing 2K and I was Houston Rockets versus the New York Knicks. So let's do that one more time.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. And
yeah, you guys know the intro already, so y'all know how this is.
Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro.
Hello everyone, get ready for NBA action.
Sorry if I'm coughing. I have a little bit of a cold in the summer, yeah. You know how fucking weird is that shit sounds.
Houston with the Rockets have home court advantage. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Calderon. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Vujacic in at the 2. Now here's Harden. To the middle. Here's Beverly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Beverly's got the opening field goal of the game for the Rockets. Well, you think back to the 2009 draft, the Thunder selecting James Harden 3rd overall, and there was some second guessing there.
Yeah, and Tyreek Evans, Kevin, taking a pick after him, won Rookie of the Year.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Out, and you could argue
but
he
now,
first in that draft.
Last night I was banging threes. Maybe because my little brother put my sliders up all the way. But
first points of the game.
I don't think he knows how to do that.
There. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Vujacic. Anthony
what
in
the
the corner.
fuck? Yo, these people got some weird ass names.
Kicks to Vujacic. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Harden has a wide open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 5 points so far. Calderon against Beverly. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. First shot, first basket.
Porzingis, what the fuck?
Really,
these people got weird ass names.
Right there, just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The 3 from Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
4 makes.
That's 2 in a row. What the fuck?
Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Anthony kicks to Vujacic. Calderon has the open look. And he connects with the jumper. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Harden the pass to Montejunas. He feeds it to Beverly. Here's Ariza. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anthony. Rockets with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher.
Highly.
He wasn't able to power that through the defense. Boy, for the Knicks last season,
take one more look at
saying
that.
It was rough is an understatement. There was a lot of turbulence, and some of it was due to their defense. They just had a difficult time stringing together stops and cutting down opponent scoring chances.
Here's Porzingis. James Harden picking up that last basket. Anthony can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ariza goes in. Target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, for the Knicks last season, Greg, the defense a problem for them, specifically how they defended against perimeter shots, and in particular the three.
38%, Kevin.
That's alright if that didn't push it to double digits.
That was by far the worst in the league, and it's a big reason why they would end the year with the worst margin of victory in the NBA. How about -9?
But by 11 points. Motherfucker still playing D. What the fuck?
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
You think the Houston Rockets fucking
last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason
mascot would be a fucking rocket.
For him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then
I have a jersey that says Houston, we have a problem. Corny jokes.
Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for the Knicks. Grant comes in for Jose Calderon. Now here's Anthony to stop the run.
Alright, I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Aflalo, that's good.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind.
Michael Beasley.
Really
I think I had a fucking Miami jersey on, but okay.
Goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
And so here is New York. The Rockets making the shot, and he was fouled.
Alright, yeah, I'll get that foul. I'll get that foul.
You know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, a dozen turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
No, they put Terry in. Okay.
They
didn't take all Harden. I
And
remember,
then for New York,
what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago?
And Langston Galloway subbed in for
I played
Now here's Harden.
online.
16
Motherfucker
points for
was
him.
using
Shoots it. And Houston again with the bucket.
And the story here,
Knicks
Kevin,
and shit.
is
And
how well they
this shit was
shot the
weird.
basketball.
Like, I thought he had a custom team up there.
If you want to start a game hot, that's the way to
Cause the
do it.
niggas, dude was white too. And
Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and
another
shoot two.
foul, bro, what the fuck? But yeah, dude was white and his guy looked like fucking Porzingis.
Fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint.
Oh,
And
he stole that.
It's taking its toll.
The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Galloway. Shoots from the baseline.
And you missed that wide open shot, bro. You suck.
At the elbow, Harden. And down it goes.
Ooh, Harden.
Wonderful assist.
Let's watch that one more time.
To build this lead up. Great first quarter.
Harden's a beast.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Grant.
Later on, after this game, I'm gonna play a game with my little brother.
And the Knicks miss again.
And I'm gonna shit on him. He gonna be Golden State too. I will shit on him. I will be the Celtics and I will shit on him.
Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Grant. And it's Aflalo penetrating. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. Aflalo's got 5 now.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release.
Oh, I fucked up. I should have just took that shot.
That's good, and so Galloway
Oh,
with
if he
the
missed
assist.
that shit, that would have been
And
funny.
it's 7 points for Aaron Aflalo.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Harden. Ooh.
Harden outside, back to Terry. Lets it go with the 3. And down it goes just as the clock hits.
3.
The timing.
That's the 3 for JT right there.
Those are the ingredients you need for the recipe of buzzer-beating magic.
The hell do you want? What do you want, huh?
And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his team's mentality coming in.
You want to play? Numbnuts, get off the fucking thing.
It's very scrappy. You know, they want to win as well. You got to come ready to play. You got to be ready for everything, and you got to be ready to claw to get this win tonight.
Ariza might as well be describing his own game, Clark. Scrappy.
Nah, after this, me and you are going to play.
Well, you know, he does have that kind of all-around, game going back to his days at UCLA. I mean, when you combine that with his talent,
what's his season doing?
No matter where he's been, his teammates rave about him and respect him.
Is he bringing his son again? He is?
Back, folks, we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here. Really
all right, go ahead, go.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Here are the
I ain't gonna take no rest for a walk.
Ivan Lopez out there with Williams. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Calderon. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg. New
I can make anything happen when I'm wide open.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out.
Defense.
Not much room to operate inside.
Get that shit out of here.
You like his defense, and we know he can hit the three. It's a pretty valuable commodity.
Ooh,
Shot by
that
McDaniels,
sucked.
no good. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Rockets leading
I
by
might
15.
do a fucking
McDaniels kicks to Montejunas. Takes a three.
all-star game after this.
For Houston.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
New York calls
My dog is crazy.
It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. The focus of this discussion was getting their offense to run through Aflalo. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponents. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
Sasha Vujacic has checked in for Aaron Aflalo. All free throws good from Trevor Ariza.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive. Offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of
the fact that when
8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Greg, as you mentioned, the Knicks very shy at going to the rim last year. Really could have used that dynamic among a lot of things to their game.
No doubt about it. I mean, think about this. The Knicks were last in the league in drives per game as a team. So they struggled shooting. When they did attack the rim, only 42%. So those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive.
Vujacic the pass to Porzingis, and the shot is good. Porzingis has got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And another 3 for Houston.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Now here's Anthony. He has 7. Calderon, that's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for KJ McDaniels. And New York with a change here, too. Galloway's checked in.
What do you mean, this thing?
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control.
Because you distracted me.
Out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. And then for New York, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Grant in for Sasha Vujacic. Here's Terry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Terry.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Porzingis can't hit.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Grant. Jason Terry picking up that last basket. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Terry against Anthony. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes.
This
right
is...
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law.
Chilling over here.
Did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. Knicks trail by 21.
Timeout.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turns out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Rockets leading by 19.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6, when I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th and was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced the 7th game.
On the wing, Brewer lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Brewer's got 5 now.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them. And with the Rockets last postseason, their trip to the conference finals was as far as they would go. Went out to the Warriors in 5 games. Most of them, though, close ones.
Yo,
I think most fans were pleased
what you doing?
with how far
Nate,
the team went last year.
What you doing?
And so it's Houston with it. The Knicks making the shot. The 3 from Harden. And another three for Houston.
He does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Anthony with it. It could go. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge gap.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 23 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets? Shaq, what'd you think about New York?
Well, they run into a very hot shooting team tonight, fellas. If you combine a hot shooting team with the weak defense they've been playing, you're going to get crushed. I hope Coach...
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Harden doing it all. He has 23 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Cody Eunice and Howard, the post pair. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Offensive rebound, Lopez. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Harden's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over.
Ooh, I'm cooking that
And they may have
sauce right there.
Heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. There's a good screen. Lopez dishes to Carmelo. No one near him. The offensive rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harden, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4.
I know, right?
Well, nobody said, Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of heart. The Knicks in a few short years have gone from a playoff team, unfortunately, to the worst team in the NBA.
Hard to fathom, Kevin, that the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations, but that quickly vanished. They were just completely overmatched and overwhelmed.
Anthony, no one around. Lopez kicks to Vujicic. They shoot again, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Back to Beverly from deep. The long-distance 3 is buried. Beverly's got 10 points.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, looks dominant in spurts. Gets you thinking, okay, he's back. Then his body betrays him.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Coach was not wasting any time and altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris.
And talking about Howard, always a perennial double-doubles leader. Last year, through the injuries, he dropped down to 23 total double-doubles. But that was in only 41 games. So the average over an 82-game stretch would have put him in the top 5 once again. So clearly, he has a lot left when he's healthy.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Maniunas. And stolen by Howard. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Almost a highlight reel play, but they couldn't quite sync up.
A follow. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And 11 points for Aaron Aflalo.
Getting back to Dwight Howard, I think he's at a crossroads physically. Had back and knee issues. It's highly unlikely.
All I do is make those.
Full season. You just hope to have him happy and healthy for your most important games.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch
I can
by
deflect
Beverly.
those any day of the year.
Houston making a switch.
This
Cabela's
fucking
checked
Rocket
in.
Spare got Chuck Taylors on. What the fuck?
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lopez a screen. Fires from deep. And that's good from Aaron Aflalo for 3. Aflalo's got 14 points for the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
All right, let's get it.
Last 5 minutes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting.
That's 3 for 3.
It's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Corey Brewer's checked in for the Rockets. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for New York.
I can block those any day of the year. 303.
From the left block, Rockets with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Grant outside. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Galloway. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Beverly. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. 10 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. Both free throws good from Beverly. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Now here's Aflalo, covered by Brewer, and good on the basket. Book it. 16 points for Aaron Aflalo.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had
Damn, what the
in the first
fuck?
half.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Rockets making a switch here. Terry's checked in.
No.
Grant against Terry. They set the pick. lets it go with a 3. And Aflalo, bucket on the assist by Grant. 19 points for Aaron Aflalo. Terry outside with 4 seconds on the clock.
He said, yeah, right.
Quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Roten.
All right, last quarter, let's go.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Kevin Seraphin. Vujacic is out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Thomas. And it's Williams at the power forward. So he gets the whistle. Jacked on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half. And that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Well, looking back on last season, you could see the Rockets were tough at home. They just were relentless at going at teams.
Yeah, how about a 30-11 record last year? And a lot of close ones for them, but that home crowd at times could just really will them to victory.
As it did help in the series against the Clippers last year in the playoffs. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And here is Roten. To the paint. And Capella sends it back. Brewer the pass to Terry. Vujacic grabs the miss.
And, you know, for Houston's wins at home, a lot of it had to do with their three-point shooting. I mean, they shot an average of 35% from behind the arc at home, but kept their opponents to under 30% on the year in Houston.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
And, Greg, typically that kind of play comes back to haunt you because it really makes your teammates reluctant to make the pass to you if you're open. He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter.
And, guys, this is what makes Houston so good and why they've been so good for so long. In the last 31 seasons, they've only had 2 losing seasons. Only team in the league to do that.
Left side, Williams shoots from 14. Nice touch on the back shot. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now the dish to Moniunas. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Roten dishes to Thomas. Now Vujacic. From the stripe, it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Can't catch shit for life.
Dishes to Roten. Finished off the break.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
That shot wide open. Moniunas has got 9 points here in the second half.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Yeah, no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Stolen by Terry. And he lobs it up. And
there we go.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Outside Williams. And Thomas, here we go. And he can't jam it through. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Got
that bucket in no time at all.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that in.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Vujacic kicks to Thomas. Some nice passing by New York here. Roten, the pass to Seraphin. Hits the jumper in space. Seraphin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And that one's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Roten, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
That's a fucking sit right there to leave me open.
To everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Harden. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Roten kicks to Williams. The feed to Roten. And he makes good on the layup. Roten's got 4 points this quarter.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Feeds to Brewer. Lets it go with a three. And another three for Houston.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Down low, here's Roten. And the layup's good off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
McDaniels passes to Capella. Kicks to McDaniels. Here's Brewer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Williams with a clean look. His three-pointer's off the mark. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Terry outside. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. The three gets the bucket.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight.
Made that shit on time.
Home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden, and congratulations on a nice performance tonight. It certainly seemed like you guys were confident and in control with the flow of your offense.
Yeah, we just tried to move the ball and make the game easy tonight. We did a great job of actually just, guys getting shots, easy shots, and our defense really stepped up.
Easy shots usually mean made shots. James, thanks for the time. Guys?
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
That was really fun. Thank you, guys.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, James Harden. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love. A player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him. I've said